All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to download Prisma and how to use it. It's a wonderful tool to take an ordinary photo and make it really cool. So I'm going to go into the App Store and I'm going to search Prisma. Prisma is the app with the triangle, and I've already downloaded it. You're going to download it, log in whatever credentials you want, and once it's done downloading, it looks like this. So you just want to start off by editing whatever photos you want. It's fun to just pick random pictures and edit them. But for this assignment, you are going to have to pick a photo. It could be an old photo or a new photo. You're going to edit it in Prisma, and then you're going to turn it in on your Flickr. So let's go ahead and get started by hitting the little plus sign in the top right-hand corner and pick whatever photo that you want to edit. So I'm going to just pick this random photo that I took the other day. And in the top right, hit add. Now you'll get pop-ups occasionally that look like this. You just want to hit the X in the top left-hand corner because this is a free app to use. However, if you end up really liking it, you could buy it if you want to. So I'm just going to hit that X. All right, so Prisma is really cool in the fact that here at the bottom, you can scroll. There's usually a daily one that you can tap to see what it looks like. There are many different choices down here, but if you don't see all those choices, what you could do is hit Style Library, and you need to add each one to your favorites. So if you see one that you think that is interesting, just hit the add button, so the plus sign in the top right hand corner. Now as you're scrolling, and if you see something that is locked, that means that it is not free. So let me click on this foliage one here. So it'll give me a pop-up saying it's not free and that you have to spend money to get it. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to hit the X. So usually I spend a long time just adding different things to my favorites. And when you hit the X, you'll see them newly uploaded down here at the bottom. So the one thing about Prisma is it just takes time and effort to kind of go through and figure out what looks good for your photo. You want something that enhances it and doesn't take away from your actual photo. So for example, let's go ahead and click this one here. That one looks fun. What you could do is take your finger and slide to the left to reduce the filter, or slide to the right to bring back that filter. So a lot of this just takes time and effort, just going through and mindlessly kind of clicking on things that look interesting to you. I'm not really grading you guys on your actual photo. I just want you to get a little bit of time and experience like doing all of this. So once you find a filter you like, again, you can swipe to the left or the right. I'm just gonna swipe to the left just a tiny little bit. And what I can always do here is right above this little scrolly part, I can adjust my photos using these little buttons right above it. So on the far right, the two circles with the lines, I'm gonna click on that, and I can change the exposure level. I can change the amount of contrast in my photo. I can change the saturation of my photo, sharpen, fade, the temperature, the tint, the highlights, and the shadows. So whatever changes you make, you hit apply. If you want to reset it to your original image, you can go ahead and hit reset. So I'm going to apply those. If you want to explore what these other buttons do, you can layer buttons one on top of the other, but that is a paid thing. In the middle here, you can add different frames to it. That frame's really cool. So I'm going to hit apply. And then the far left button here is your style intensity. It does the same thing that your finger did when you were swiping left and right on your picture. So there is an HD function on the right hand side, but that is a premium function. Just so you know that's there. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply to that. And when you're done editing in Prisma, we're gonna go ahead and hit save. So it's gonna save to our photos. Now, what's really cool is that it can show you the before and after, which is really fun to look at. You can eventually put it on your Instagram, send it in Messenger, Facebook, but if you hit the little 3 dots, you can send them to whoever you want. You can even put it directly on Flickr. Let's see if that option is here for me. Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll through. So if you don't see that option, you can just save it to your camera roll. I'm gonna exit here. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. So I'm gonna hit skip. This one says if you no longer wanna see sharing screen after saving, you can hide it permanently. I don't wanna do that. I'm gonna hit X actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and next to the save button, there's a share button. So I'm gonna hit that box with the arrow. So again, I can click the 3 dots and choose whatever I want, but I'm just gonna hit save and it saved it to my photos. So if I go into my photos, it'll be there. And then you can just directly put your photo from your phone to your Flickr app. So if you have any questions, let me know.